How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you how to play a ascending legato lick in C major. So right now Guitar Control is giving away this really awesome daily practice routine to improve your lead guitar chops. This was put together by our very own Silvio Gazquez, a two-time Guitar Idol finalist. This routine covers the four main concepts that are necessary for lead guitar: alternate picking, legato, sweep picking, and tapping. All the tabs and exercises are all included in this free ebook. There's a link in the description where you can get yours. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at this. Alright, so we're doing this in the key of C major, and this is movable. You can move it into wherever key you want. I just chose C because it's kind of a neutral spot, so if you're more on the beginner side, this make it a little easier for you to play it. Alright, so we're just basically using the C major Ionian mode, 3-note per string. So I'm starting here on the 8th fret of the low E string with my first finger, and then I'm going to the 10th fret with my second finger, and then the 12th fret with my 4th finger. Now, depending upon the size of your hands and stuff, you might find it more comfortable to go 1st, 3rd finger, 4th finger like this. Me, I don't have big hands, so this is much easier for me to do it this way. But if it's easier for you to do it like this, that's totally fine. So anyhow, we have 8, 10, 12, and then on the A string, same thing, 8, 10, 12. Now on the D string, we're going to shift up a half step, so now we're 9, 10, 12. G string, same thing, 9, 10, 12. Now we're going to go to the B string, we're going to shift up again, so now we're starting on the 10th fret. So we got 10, 12, 13, and then on the high E string, 10, 12, 13. Alright, so the concept of this lick will work with actually any of the modes. So if you already know, Dorian for G and so on and so forth, you can do the same idea with it. Alright, so we're going to, starting here on the 8th fret, on the low E string, we're going to pick, and then do a hammer on to 10 and 12. Then we're going to go to the A string, and we're going to do the same thing, but then we're going to do it again. So there's two ways you can do this. You can pick, hammer, hammer, and then pull back off to 9, hammer again. But how I tend to do it is I just, each time I start on the lowest string, I pick again. So pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, hammer. Or now, so if we think about that, that's the grouping. That's basically the whole lick. We're just going to move it. So now we're going to do that same sequence, but starting on the A string. So we're going to do that 8, 10, 12 again. So if you want to make it so when you start on that one, when you're starting the sequence over again, because this is a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 notes, right? So when we start that over again, if you put a little bit of an accent on it, that kind of helps to, to keep where you're at in it. So at first you may need to practice just doing that. Right, so then after you've done this, now you're going to do the same sequence again, starting on the A string. So we're going to do the 8, 10, 12 again. Now we're going to go to the D string, 9, 10, 12, twice. So, or whichever way you want to do it. So far. Now we're going to do the same thing starting on the D string to the G string. Now from the G string to the B string. So the difference here when we get to we do the G string, to the B string, then we go to the high E string, 10, hammer to 12 to 13, pull back off to 12, pull back off to 10, and then ending on the 13th fret. Now, when I play this, just for it's easier sometimes to switch to these fingers. See, it's a lot harder for me anyway to do that. So if I switch to these fingers just to do that lick. So that's kind of like what I've talked before in lots and lots of these scale and lick videos, that when you learn the scale, you learn it using those particular fingers, but keep in mind that sometimes depending upon what you're doing, you might alter from that. So the whole thing slowly. Right, so there you have it. Fun, not too terribly difficult ascending lick in C. And like I said, this is movable. So if you wanted to do it, in A major, then you just do same idea, just move it. Or if you know the other scale patterns, so instead of doing it with Ione, you could do like Dorian. However you want to do it. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.